What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Utada Hikaru, and we're going through her 2022 album Bad Mode, and the second track is written in kanji, but it translates to I'm crazy about you. So, if we take it at face value, it's the idea of being so into someone that you're almost obsessional and you're aware of it. Now, it's often used in a colloquial sense such that you're not actually talking about a mental health diagnosis, it's just more a way to emphasize the degree to which you are focused, excited about, or otherwise connected to someone. But yes, crazy about you can also be seen in different ways by the person on the other side of the spectrum. If someone is crazy about you and you're into them in the same way, then yes, it's great, it's awesome. But if someone's crazy about you and you're not so sure about it, then that can feel intimidating or downright scary. So, given that I expect this to be in Japanese, or at least mostly in Japanese, there might be a word or two of English here or there, but I'm not expecting to have any definitive answers at the end of this, but I do wonder, especially with an album title called Bad Mode, it feels like, some of the other song titles might be filtered through the prism of the overall album concept. So, either way, let's give it a listen. This is Utada Hikaru. The song translates to Bad Mode, the song is on Bad Mode 2022, but it translates to I'm Crazy About You.
完璧に見えるあの人も疲れて帰るよ。才能には副作用、エゴには影がつきまとう。驚く喉輪が閉まる、靴と鎧を脱ぎ捨てる。ここから先はプライベート、心の損得を考える。余裕のある自分が嫌になります。今どこにいる？すぐそこに行くよ。 Oh baby baby you 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 Oh 人生狂わすタイプ、許されぬ恋ってやつわかっちゃいるけど君に夢中。序盤は完全ノーマーク、火がつくと止められなくなる。普段からおとなしくて嘘が下手そうなやつあるある。嘘じゃないことなど一つでもあればそれで十分。どの私が本当のオリジナル思い出させてよ。 Oh baby baby You and it's only cause 好きすぎてどうにかなる。知れば知るほど遠く真実を追いかける最中に私が私を欺く。 Oh baby baby you 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 Oh 人生狂わすタイプ
just so good. I love her voice, but I also enjoy the sonics in a lot of her tunes. And this is the most modern album of hers I'm hearing. And yeah, sonically, I love. There's like an elegance. There's like two piano lines, a lower, deeper one that's kind of rolling constantly, and then this more angelic, sparing one that just has this real rich beauty to it. And then that's set within this grinding and often electronic, like cyclical type of percussion scheme, and which is a bit like R&B, it's a bit electronica, a bit hip hop. It almost has like an industrial sound at a couple points. And we did get some English. Now, I did catch some Japanese words. In fact, there's like one that I'm now blanking on because I was about to like, oh, I got to make sure to mention that. And then she said very clearly "uso janai," which is like it's not a lie. Like this is not untrue. This is not a lie. Which feels like it fits into what she says later in English, because the English part was like, it should be obvious, like everything I do, it's because I'm into you. So yeah, it's not a lie in Japanese. It feels like it's running in that same direction, that like, don't doubt what I'm telling you, don't doubt the depth or intensity of my feeling. I'm crazy about you, and everything I do should show that. So it seems to be a very genuine sentiment, and just based on the bits I heard. And again, I heard like kimi, which is you. I think I heard naruhodo, which is basically like saying I see. So I wonder like if we do get a sense of what the other person is thinking or feeling, but that could have been about like I understand about myself now. So either way, it feels like she's genuinely crazy about this person, but not in a like, kind of wild way. It feels like she's so earnest in what she is feeling, and thus how she is behaving in general and toward this person. So again, I wonder what else might be there. And again, there's a word or a phrase that I was like keen to discuss, and then hearing usojanai, like it sort of like, blocked my brain, or I was like, oh, I forgot the word I was going to comment on. But yes, I do very much enjoy her voice, and there's those backing angelic vocals like behind the lead vocal. I wonder if that's also her, or if that actually was some supporting vocalists or backing singers. They had kind of a choir or choral sound to it. But yeah, again, I love the mix of elegance and intensity. I love the mix of like harder percussion scheme and beautiful melody. So yeah, a really nice mix sonically. And I do wonder if there is something conceptually to that like, there's an intensity to what she's bringing emotionally, but that it's also sincere and beautiful at the same time. Either way, I'm looking forward to this album. I'll try to keep it coming. I think I went through all of, she's put out 2 albums that mean First Love, but the one from I think 2018, like they came out at the same time as Hana no Chihare, which Hatsukoi, which means like First Love, that was used as the theme song of that show, and I definitely reacted to that. I think I went through just about every song on that album. There might be 1 or 2 I didn't do, but the point is we'll go through all of Bad Mode, and then I'll try to make sure that I didn't skip any from Hatsukoi, which like her first album I think was called First Love. So it was, again, she like 20 years later or whatever, or like 17 years, whatever it was, she was revisiting that same theme. But yes, I'll go back and make sure that I haven't left any of those behind, and at that point we'll see what else we can do from her. Do let me know what you think of this, and I will see you next time. Peace.